Alright, hi guys, welcome to another video. If you could really support me by hitting that like and subscribe button, that will really help. Thanks guys. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you guys how to quickly and easily level up on Hypixel, including Bed Wars. So, first thing that I'd say is this. Best thing. Claim your daily reward, then please claim these two easiest things. If you start buying stuff, remember to claim all of these. They always come very, very soon for each week. Then your Questmaster. So here you can see that it's 3,850 hypixel experience. If you now look at my level, I've got 55,000 left until I can get to the next level. I can do all of these and they'll all give me the same amount. That is very easy to do that in a day. Same as that, you can just play some solos, just go a bed swap if you really have to. Playing 3 games, very simple. Make sure to stay to the end though. Win a game of Bed Wars, I would recommend doing 4v4s or whatever special event is on. If you can't, try and go onto lobby 1 and do some 4v4s. Next is the weekly quests. These are very, very useful because you get 7,700 hypixel experience. So far, breaking the 25 beds, this is 18 out of 25. This is very, very easy if you can just want a bed swap. Win 10 dream games. I don't usually play them. They should be very easy for some others of you. Complete 5 Bed Wars challenges. This is through the challenges thing down here. And then weekly quest, finishing the job, just go into doubles, and then this will be really easy. Also, you need MVP plus to auto accept the quests. So if you do not have these, I would recommend to remember to do these. Next, I would recommend is going on to the TNT. These are very, very quick and easy. If you look on your Questmaster, you say you can walk over 500 blocks. I can usually do this in about 2, and it's very, very easy. Walking over 2,000 blocks is a little bit harder, but it's still free XP. Next, I go on to TNT tag, and usually just hide in the corner. Then surviving several rounds is quite easy. Surviving 50, not as hard, quite a lot harder, but you can still probably do it quite easily. Next, I would say to go on to duels. This is where I usually do and get most of my XP. Down here, doing all of these challenges. Killing a player by knocking them into void. This is very, very simple and easy. Killing 2 players on team challenges. I would not recommend this because it is much, much harder to do this, especially if you're better at playing the bridge or UHC. Then hit 20 successful bow shots. I definitely recommend classics for this one, but it's still much harder. Play 5 games of duels. This would be very simple. I'd recommend, if you are not that good, to go and play sumo duels because this is very, very simple and easy. Next, kill 5 players in duels. I'd recommend the bridge for this one because it's very, very easy to go and get kills. As I recommended on the bridge, there's not as many people usually playing. There's only 32, and this is in 2v2s, 3v3s. There's only 2 playing. In 4v4s, there's only 1 playing. 1, and 1. It's really, really hard to do this. Next, kill 100 players in duels. Here, this is what I usually do, is I'd go and find somebody that plays Minecraft, call them up, get onto the bridge, or do something, and then usually you've got a random lucky chance. If you can get it on at the same time, click 1v1s, and you can just farm those kills very simply and easily. Then, winning 50 games, I definitely recommend classic duels. Even if you aren't the best at classic duels, it's very easy. And I have known people to just ask people for the win on the bridge, and that does sometimes work. Just make sure to say you'll give them the win, because then most people will just like, yeah, nah. This is what I'd recommend, definitely, especially these. So the order that I've done is putting it in here. Doing 4v4 bed wars for the very simple easy wins. Bridge duels, the duels main lobby, bed wars, all of the TNTs, sumos and solos. So you can quickly go through it. Those are all the ones that I mainly recommend. So that's definitely the best one. Also joining a guild, I definitely recommend. So if you look at my guild, I am in a guild that is very, very good. So it's not obviously the best guild, but it definitely gets you loads of extra guild points that will very much help your level to try and get to this. Then also, if you guys have something like MVP Plus, or you bought some sort of level or something like this, I definitely recommend always trying to, whilst you're doing this, take advantage of everything, like everything including your cosmetics. So when you come over to here, like this pit where it doesn't really give you anything other than you can just go and play around for a bit, very, very simple, but something that I'd recommend. If you die enough times, then you can stay on your collectibles and you can basically, well, do all of this basically. So it's very, very easy to like get quick wins and stuff. So like it's good to just practice PvP. Yeah, so this is what I'd recommend for just practicing. Also, if you probably might need to get a better mouse if you're just using a smaller one, because these are very, very useful for double clicking. The way that I'd recommend to click is doing butterfly kicking. This is the best way, and this is the one that I usually use when I'm PvPing. Anyways, to level up in Bed Wars, I would recommend going onto the Bed Wars lobby and trying to mainly, just wait until I get into here, trying mainly when you're playing 4v4s, ask who wants to team up, then go into 4v4v4s, 4v4v4v4v4s, and it's much simpler to be able to do this. If you see this person as MVP plus, you get more rewards, and especially on all of the different cosmetics, you can utilise that in there, in the free pit basically. Also, if you're not really best for spending money in the Bed Wars, I'd recommend coming into the slumber. It's very, very simple to do. You just talk to this guy. Then you can try your luck and see what you get. You get loads and loads of this stuff, but you can also get hypixle experience and Bed Wars experience, or Bed Wars tokens. I can go and show you what I'm using currently in my shopkeeper. So my cosmetics, I'm using the Bluebird as my island topper, the Dragon Glymph, Twerk Apocalypse Victory Dance, Random for the Death Cries because I don't really like any of them, Pig Explosion for the Bed Destroys, Final Kills, Lit 100%, Shopkeeper Aqua Ducky Pyjamas, the best one ever, Spruce Plank. Here I just sort of went for the one that I really like the best, but all of these are either unlocking in the tournament hall or you need MVP++. When buying MVP++, I definitely recommend doing it for the year because that is definitely the best one. For my figurines, I'm doing Bed Destroyer, that is a legendary that I did get from the Slumber Hotel. The Glorious Kill Message that I did get from the tournament hall. Very simple, especially when I was doing TNT 1. And Sprays was Fireworks. Now, the best way to level up in Bed Wars. Definitely utilising this practice. Bridging. It's just straight up being able to bridge. It shows your personal best, how many blocks you're going a second. It's very, very, very useful. It's also very, very customizable. You can do slight, so a little bit of elevation. You can do a proper staircase. It'll just be going like this and just going straight up. Then you can do diagonal. So right now it's diagonally over that way. So you'd be going more of a like that, basically. So you've got loads and loads of options. You can do infinite, So you're not really bridging to a certain island, but you're just going. 100 blocks, very, very quick, but it's definitely better for when you're bridging to other bases and just practicing going to them. Now you've also got MLG. This is quite self-explanatory. Just this, you just land the MLG, and then you can just do this quite quickly. You can do this with so many different settings. Platform tallness, that's very good. Position, so it's randomized. So if I am jumping down here, it's all the way over there. So obviously I wasn't ready. But I guess you do have to be ready usually. Then you've also got the platform height that you can set to medium or low. And then you can make the platform size medium or small. I'm going to go medium because I'm not the best MLGer, but that is where it is. So you can just go and then land it. Next one is fireball and TNT jumping. Start off with the fireball, try and land on it, and see how far you go. Not really the best at this, but I'd also recommend doing TNT, giving yourself blocks, and giving yourself 2 of them. This means you can practice this. That I think is definitely the best trick for TNT jumping. I just realised I completely messed that up. Right. So this is what I'd recommend. I definitely recommend using Lunar Client for this, because then it definitely gives you the extra telling you the timings of when the TNT explodes. And speaking of that, the sponsor for this video is Lunar Client. They're very good. They're basically a client that you can use. This is all of the mod packs, and you can get different emotes and check out the store for like loads and loads of different things. They're very, very, very good. They're probably the best one. I'm not trying to be discriminate to Valorant client users, but I think it is probably the one that reigns supreme. So you've got all of these different things. CPS that you can see up in there, where my mouse is. Then you can check like everything, combo counter, cooldowns, damage tin. You can customize your crosshair, that I think is the definite best. Right now I'm using this crosshair. Basically you can just do anything you want really to customize it. Then for the settings, I will tell you guys what I'm using right now. Then mod menu, right shift. So if you use the right shift, then you can go straight for that. Waypoints that are very good if you're playing just in a survival. The one bad thing I would say about this is that you can only play up to 1.20, and obviously in the later versions now it's definitely much farther, but now hopefully they should do a bit more. Creating waypoints is also good in servers though, so you can find your way around and quickly go for it. Emote wheel, as I showed you, one of my emotes. All of these emotes, I obviously haven't got enough of them right now, but those are all really good. Now, for the number one way of leveling up in Bed Wars, I would say is definitely utilising the Questmaster. If you can win one game that is very simple and play 3 games of Bed Wars, there you've got yourself minimum 7,000. Can't be bothered to do the math really. Then if you also can work out how to use this Slumber Hotel, it's very, very useful by using the ticket machine. Also, I'd recommend doing this Lady Sanchi. It's very good if you give her bed sheets, and that is a very quick thing. You can only do it once, sadly. Then, if you also want to start leveling up and getting more experience, I wouldn't always recommend this, but it is sometimes a good thing, using the bundles. I've already got this, but this is a hypixle starter pack. Here you get loads and loads of different emotes and hats. Then you also get 100,000 Bed Wars tokens, 100,000 Sky Wars, 100,000 jewels, 100,000 murder mysteries. This can be bought with gold, or you can just use it. I think it might be £2 if you want to get it in the hypixel store. One of the things that I would recommend for this is all of these network boosters. I wouldn't always recommend buying these. There obviously isn't a Bed Wars one. They're still okay. Also, I'd recommend also gifting quite a lot of different ranks, because that is always good. I've gifted a rank, and the thing that you sometimes get with this is here I get the glow effect that I don't usually have on, but you get loads of Bedwars tokens and all of this, and you obviously get mystery dust. You can give to literally anybody, one, anywhere. This is how I definitely recommend doing stuff. Then also using this delivery man to claim those things, you can usually get like 100,000 or more hypixel experience, but that is very rare. I've had it maybe twice, but this is very, very rare. Then also getting cute companions. Don't really do anything for you, but they're just really cute. This is my companion. It's a little duck, but I do also have different ones that I do use. So in the companions, I've got the turtle that's named Shelly, the duck that's named Code, and the frog that I don't really use because the feet always go out in dark. I'd also recommend going to lobby 1, though I am very nervous to go on there, but we'll see. Loads and loads of people, your FPS will drop very, very quickly, do not fear. Then basically there'll be loads of people asking who wants to play, and usually it's quite a lot of people that will say, oh, make sure you have a certain FPS. Don't listen to them. They'll probably say, oh yeah this, oh yeah that, and then don't really care. So basically they'll always say like 100 plus FKDR, but nobody actually really cares. I've joined one that says 100 FKDR. Trust me, I don't have that. Anyways, this is how I definitely do this. If you don't have really enough money to buy one of the MVPs or anything, I'd still say to like go and probably buy something little or just beg on here. This is how I got VIP in the first place, but then I did upgrade because VIP is good, but you don't get some of the exclusives that MVP and MVP++ will. Also, just to recommend, if you are thinking about buying things, this is very, very hard, especially when you don't want to spend too much money. Because when you're buying things, Hypixel is very good at tempting people to go and buy more stuff. The Hypixel store, I'll link down in the description, so then you guys can all have a little look at it. Anyways, I don't want to remind you again, but I do have to definitely look out for Lunar Client. It is very, very good. You can get all these cute cosmetics and stuff like this. Right now, this is me. So right now I've got the fizzy soda can. It's very, very nice. I think probably one of my favourites. Then this glitch Lunar Client cloak. You can see quite a lot of other people that are using Lunar Client with the little thing there. I would not recommend going and buying more, but obviously this is the sponsor of the video, so yes, buying Lunar Client Plus is very, very good. Also, please go and check out some of my other videos and give them a like, because all of these videos do take a long time to film and edit. But right now I'm doing a rule of no editing and just making it uncut, so there will be a couple of awkward silences. So then I'd also recommend doing this. This is the IP, and that's what I'd name it basically. On here you have bridging practice, basically the same in Hypixel. Do with the straight, diagonal, staircase. They've got loads of different ones like speed potion, boost, and block switching, all of this. Technique maker, not really the best at this, but you can do loads of different things. These are all ones that people have made. I'd always recommend the admin ones because they're always the best ones. They do it so well. Technique practice. You've got knockback clutch, you've got speed clutch, fireball jump, broken wall run, all of these. They're very, very good. Like this. Basically the aim is that you go like this around it. I'm definitely not that good at it, but they're very, very useful. On here, you can buy the server ranks. This one, and this one. Firstly, I'd recommend, if you're not a common player, to use this. This is the expert rank. This is the master rank. Oh, sorry, I don't think it's actually on my screen. That's really annoying. But I'll give you a link to where you can buy those as well. Also, sort of the same as Hypixel, different cosmetics. I would recommend, because you do need expert rank for this. Right now I am the adept rank. There's loads and loads of admins and stuff that you can sign up for them. Also got a really like quite a nice parkour that's always really fun. Some of the pluses of having this is in the private games. So you can duel a bot, do your last thing, that's what I would have done my last thing, and create a private party. You can do all of these. This is the only one that you need master for. Then if I want to do a bed bridge fight, you can go on here. For the average player you can only add one robot. But for me, as an expert, you can also add all of these. Sorry if I'm messing up the names. You can choose what colour and all of this. If you shift click on them, you can see, make it that they can all scaffold bridge, never sprint hits. You can do all of this. You can set what map you want, and they've got loads of different maps. One or two of them are from Hypixle, but the rest of them are usually all made by their creators. So you can usually select the wall camp, not this because this requires adept, bow, shears, not ender pearls, that requires expert, but all of this is usually buying ranks, so it is very annoying. There's also just simple Bed Wars mode, 1v1 that I recommend because usually it's quite hard to have a chance of getting people into all of these ones. Anyway, this is the best thing. I'll show you a game on the private parties. We'll just do a bed bridge fight and we can add 2-3 bots. So basically, I'm quite sure most of you guys have heard of this. Basically, you've got bridges between you, you've got a middle island, you don't have to collect stuff, but you're basically just doing your different teams to go and, yeah, fight, try and break the other bed. Whilst, obviously, this is basically Bed Wars, just forget about as much as building the bridge. Suicide! Anyways, so this is how I'd mainly play for this one. I'm just going to give you guys some tips. I play very aggressively, especially if you're using bots. If you're playing against players, I wouldn't do this as much, because most players are very, I don't want to say toxic, but they're much harder to kill whilst they're insulting you. Anyways, pretend I never said that. This is basically a very new channel, and I would quite like you guys to like and subscribe. I know I do keep saying this, but I am on a quest to 100 subscribers, but so far we've only made it 10% of the way. Thank you you guys, if you guys have liked and subscribed. I will be doing possible a live stream at some point throughout this year, but it only depends if I get to these 100 subscribers. Anyways, back to the video. How I would play this is always play very aggressively. I definitely block in. If you guys can learn how to do that, there is something on the server that can help you. It should be named under bed blocking. I'd always recommend always be very aggressive to the bots because they literally take no KB. Then I'd also recommend when they're looking at the health on this is always completely hacked. You can hit them once and they can go up health. They take no KB. They are in development, but they are very hard to do. Like this. Like, literally take no KB. What? You don't fall. How? Exactly. Anyways, I definitely recommend for this video that I don't really want to shout anything out about being like something worse about this, but it's always very good to like learn how to like bypass all of these. So to bypass like not being able to see the proper health, I would like 100% do something by turning down your version to 1.8.9. Lunar Client does support this. This is really good. This is also non-paid promotion, so this is a sponsor from Lunar Client that you can recommend, and they can allow you to do this on the channel. So now I've got to their bed, I'd recommend doing a bed blocking if you can learn how to do this. Also spamming blocks. I know it sounds stupid, but that's always a tip. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. This is all about how to learn and practice Bed Wars and level up in Hypixel. Basically everything you need to know about how to level up and practice Bed Wars. Thank you guys, and thanks for watching.